Yo, 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 stop scrolling! Twitter's legit melting down right now, and you're not ready for this wild tea. So, Asian Doll just went live and dropped receipts on Lil Durk that nobody saw coming. Like, this is insane. Not the receipts dropping mid-live, no cap. The whole internet's out here losing it with TikTok edits blowing up. Fans going crazy in the comment sections like, this can't be real, and it's giving full-on plot twist vibes. For real. It's like a soap opera, but with way more drama and way more clout. People are straight up calling this the biggest rap scandal of the year. Forget the charts. This is the drama charts. And the timing, sus as hell. Sources say something deeper is brewing behind the scenes. And this ain't just some petty beef. We're talking loyalty tests, hidden messages, and maybe even some betrayal that could change everything you thought you knew about the streets and the studio. Fans are throwing wild theories, from Durk's hiding receipts to Asian Dolls spilling everything because someone's playing dirty. And don't even get me started on the reactions from Kodak Black's camp. They're low-key involved, or so the rumors claim. Honestly, this tea is piping hot and about to get even hotter. Trust, you want to buckle up because the drama's just getting started. Stay tuned because what happens next? It's gonna flip the whole game on its head. So if you're ready for the juiciest, most chaotic rap drama drip in 2025, you know where to be. Let's get into it! Alright, so after Asian Doll dropped that bombshell, the internet just went full meltdown mode. Like, you had fans refreshing her IG Live and Twitter feeds like it was the Super Bowl halftime show. But here's the thing, what Asian Doll said wasn't just some random clapback or petty shade. It was loaded with layers. You know how sometimes people say things that feel real, but then also kind of wild enough to be a movie script? That's exactly what happened here. Let's rewind for a sec. For months, rumors were swirling around Lil Durk and Asian Doll, right? There was always chatter about them having a close connection. But nothing official, just vibes and hints. Some fans even speculated they were low-key dating or had a complicated history behind closed doors. But nobody expected this level of spill, where Asian Doll not only claims she knows things, Lil Durk never wanted you to know, but also suggests there's some serious betrayal going down. So what exactly did she say? Well, during that live, Asian Doll hinted that Durk was involved in some sketchy stuff that goes beyond the music industry drama we usually see. Like, she dropped cryptic lines about loyalty, trust being broken, and some people playing both sides. You know how that sounds? Like there's a chess game happening behind the scenes, and Durk's not just a player, but maybe a pawn or even a king trying to keep his throne. Now here's where it gets really juicy. Along with her live, fans started leaking screenshots of texts and even alleged voice notes where Asian Doll confronts Durk about these things. Of course, you gotta take all this with a grain of salt because the internet loves to twist words and throw shade. But the vibe? Very toxic, very tense, and very real to those involved. In one viral screenshot, Asian Doll says, "You think I'm blind? I know what you've been doing, and it ain't just what you show the world." Then, in a voice note that's been clipped and shared thousands of times, you can hear her voice shaking, asking, "Why you gotta keep lying? Was all that just for clout or something deeper?" The emotional weight there is undeniable. It's not just drama, it's personal. And here's the kicker. Sources close to both parties say this isn't the first time this kind of confrontation happened. Apparently, there have been secret meetings, back and forth DMs deleted before anyone could screenshot them, and even third parties trying to mediate or stir the pot more. Rumors claim that Durk's camp tried to hush this whole thing up before it blew, but once Asian Doll went live, game over social media exploded. TikTokers jumped on the trend, creating everything from reaction compilations to what Asian Doll really means breakdowns. Twitter threads popped off with conspiracy theories about hidden messages in Durk's latest songs, where fans analyzed lyrics like detectives trying to find clues. Some were convinced that Durk had subliminally addressed Asian Doll's accusations in his recent IG Live, but it was too cryptic to confirm anything for sure. Then there's the fan war, the most brutal part of the saga so far. You have Durk's diehard supporters calling Asian Doll a clout chaser and accusing her of trying to drag his name through the mud. Meanwhile, Asian Doll's fans defend her, saying she's just speaking her truth and calling out hypocrisy. The comment sections turned into battlefields, with phrases like cap, receipts or it didn't happen, and who's really loyal, flying everywhere. One fan thread even went viral where someone laid out a timeline of their public interactions, tweets, and mutual friends' posts. trying to piece together the real story. It looked like a full-on detective case. Memes mixed with real evidence, and fans playing the role of jurors deciding who's lying and who's telling the truth. But the emotional core here, it's Melly. Yeah, Melly. Now, you might be wondering where Melly fits into all this, and that's exactly the tangled part of the story nobody's fully unpacked yet. Inside sources say Melly is caught in the middle of this mess, dealing with guilt and loyalty issues that are straight up heartbreaking. Imagine this. Melly is watching all this chaos unfold, feeling torn between being loyal to Lil Durk, someone she's worked closely with and looked up to, and feeling like the truth needs to come out. Some insiders claim Melly has been struggling privately, weighing whether to stay silent or risk everything by speaking up. There's this alleged internal monologue going around, shared by a close friend of Melly's, that goes something like, "How do I stay loyal when loyalty feels like a lie? I'm stuck between what's right and what's safe, and neither path feels clean." You can't help but feel the pressure and emotional toll. This ain't just a rap feud. It's real feelings, real lives, and real consequences. And of course, social media knows exactly how to amplify emotional conflict. Fans have been piecing together posts from Melly's accounts, reading between the lines of ambiguous captions, and speculating on the meaning behind certain photos deleted hours after posting. The fan theories, endless. Some say Melly's about to drop a statement or song that finally clears the air. Others think she's being threatened to stay quiet. The suspense is killing everyone. Then there's the shady side of social media mayhem. Some screenshots surfaced, allegedly from private group chats with people close to the drama, where rumors and insults are flying fast and furious. One leaked message claims someone in Durk's circle called Asian Doll a liar and warned that this won't end well for her. On the flip side, some of Asian Doll's supporters leaked conversations where they expressed doubts about Durk's honesty, saying he's been playing a double game for too long. Leaked audio clips have made the rounds too, with snippets of conversations filled with tension and accusations. In one, a voice sounding like Durk's is heard saying, "You think this is just about music? No, it's bigger. This ain't just drama. It's survival." The clip is short, but the tone is heavy and fans went wild trying to decode what exactly he meant. Now, let's talk about some of the unexpected allies that popped up out of nowhere. When this story started gaining traction, several celebrities and influencers started dropping subtle hints and reactions. Kodak Black, for example, didn't directly comment, but he posted a cryptic tweet that said, "Sometimes the real one's gotta keep the peace." Even if it's messy, fans instantly connected the dots, saying Kodak's throwing shade, or maybe trying to mediate from the sidelines. Then there's a surprise IG live from another rapper, someone known for being tight with both Asian Doll and Durk, who joined to say, "This ain't black and white, loyalty's complicated, but everyone's gotta own their truth." The live lasted only a few minutes but sparked massive speculation. Was this a peace offer or just more smoke? One of the wildest moments was when an influencer who's usually low-key jumped on Instagram stories to share a leaked text where Durk allegedly said, "I never wanted this to get out. Some people just don't know when to stay quiet." That blew up like wildfire and sent the internet spiraling deeper. At the heart of all this is a classic rap drama dynamic: betrayal, loyalty, and the blurred lines between truth and deception. But what makes this one different is how personal it feels. It's not just about who's winning clout or throwing shade. It's about real relationships breaking down on a public stage. Fans keep asking, did Durk really betray Asian Doll? Is Melly caught in the middle? Who's playing who? And every answer leads to more questions. It's like watching a Netflix doc unfold live on social media, where every clip, every post, every comment adds a new layer of drama. Right now, no one has all the answers. The only thing we know for sure, this story isn't over. The receipts might be scattered, some truths hidden, and some lies disguised as facts. But if this saga teaches us anything, it's that in the world of rap drama, loyalty is currency. And sometimes, it's the hardest thing to hold on to. So buckle up, because what's coming next? That's going to be the real plot twist. That was just the tip of the iceberg. After all the leaks, live streams, and chaotic tweets, things started spiraling into full-blown chaos. The story took a sharp left when some unexpected dialogue scenes and celebrity reactions dropped, turning this from just a rap scandal into a full-on reality TV saga with shades of a psychological thriller. let me break down one of the most talked about moments, which went down during a surprise Instagram live between Asian Doll and one of Lil Durk's closest associates, someone who rarely speaks publicly, but apparently had enough. The live started out chill, with Asian Doll smoking and vibing, but then the conversation turned serious real quick. It's like watching a meme-worthy movie scene where the tension builds and you just know something's about to explode. Asian Doll said, "I ain't here to start fights, but if loyalty's a two-way street, then why's it feel like I'm walking alone?" The associate, visibly uncomfortable but trying to stay cool, fired back with, "You think you know the whole story? You only seeing what you want to see, Doll. This ain't just about you and Durk." That line alone sent the chat into meltdown. People were screaming in the comments, "Wait, what's the tea he's not spilling?" And "Bruh, this sounds like a cover-up." Then things got even messier. The associate dropped some insider info saying, "There's people out here playing both sides, and it ain't just about music or clout. This is bigger. Loyalty, trust, and who's real with who." Asian Doll's face changed. She went quiet for a moment, and then said, "If that's true, then why am I the one catching all the heat?" The whole live felt like a slow burn of real feelings colliding with hard truths, and fans clipped every second for TikTok. This live alone generated thousands of reaction videos and threads breaking down every word like it was a major trial. People debated who was telling the truth, whether the associate was trying to save Durk's name, or if Asian Doll was finally dropping the truth bombs no one dared to say. The internet had officially turned into a courtroom. Now, here's where the emotional conflict gets deeper. Remember Melly? Sources say that after watching this live, Melly went into a private meltdown. Friends close to her say she felt trapped between loyalty to Durk and sympathy for Asian Doll's pain. Imagine being caught between two people you care about, both claiming you should pick a side. It's emotional torture. There's a leaked conversation that's been floating around where Melly is texting a friend, "I don't know what to believe anymore. Feels like everyone's hiding something, and I'm stuck in the middle." It's that kind of real vulnerability that usually gets buried in rap beefs, but here, it's front and center. Fans related hard to this, because, let's be honest, none of us like being stuck in messy friend drama. Social media immediately picked up on Melly's post too. She started posting vague quotes about betrayal and real ones only on her story, fueling speculation. Some fans interpreted it as a sign she might finally speak out, while others worried she was just overwhelmed and needed space. Meanwhile, Lil Durk went dark for a hot minute. No posts, no stories, no interviews, and just silence. And silence in this kind of drama, it speaks loud. People started theorizing all sorts of scenarios. Was Durk planning a comeback statement? Was he cooling off to let things die down? Or was this the calm before the storm? Then the plot thickened. Rumors surfaced that Kodak Black got involved behind the scenes. Kodak's camp denied any official role, but fans were convinced he was pulling strings in the background. Remember that cryptic tweet? Turns out, Kodak's IG story also featured a mysterious video with a caption, "Some battles don't need guns, just truth." Fans blew that up as a major hint. Kodak's name trending alongside Durk and Asian Doll meant this was about to get even more tangled. The social media wars intensified. Screenshots leaked of group chats where fans debated who had the most valid receipts. One popular meme was a split screen of Durk looking serious on an IG, Liv next to Asian Doll passionately talking to the camera, captioned, "Rap game or reality show? You decide." The comment section on that blew up with fans picking sides, roasting the other crew and dropping fire emojis like it was a battle royale. And then, the drama took a wild twist with a leaked phone call clip. The audio was grainy, but you could hear two voices arguing heatedly. One, definitely Asian Doll's. The other suspected to be someone close to Durk. In the clip, Doll's voice is shaking, saying, "Why you gotta hide behind people? If you real, prove it." The other voice replied, "It's not that simple. You don't know what's at stake." The clip ended with a door slamming and a long silence, which fans interpreted as someone walking away from the truth. This clip set off a frenzy online, with fans debating who the second voice was. Some said it was Durk himself. Others claimed it was a friend trying to protect him. Or maybe even Melly caught in the middle. Every guess sparked new fan theories and reactions that trended worldwide. Let's talk about the celebrity reactions because, honestly, they added another level of chaos. A well-known influencer, usually quiet about rap beefs, jumped on Twitter with a subtle but shady tweet. Sometimes, the loudest silence tells the most. People took that as a jab at Durk's radio silence. Another rapper, who's known for stirring the pot, posted a TikTok video lip-syncing to the line, "You can't fake loyalty," and tagged both Durk and Asian Doll. Fans lost it, reading it as a clapback to both sides. And just when you thought the heat was dying down, Asian Doll went on another live and dropped a new bombshell. This time she said, "If I'm gonna be the villain, then let me own it, but don't twist my truth for your gain." She hinted that she has more receipts coming and that the story behind the scenes is darker than anyone suspects. That statement alone sent the internet into overdrive. The comment sections exploded with fans begging for more, speculating on what else she could reveal, and calling for Melly to finally break her silence. Everyone was glued to their screens, waiting for the next move like it was the finale of a thriller series. But here's the real tea. Beyond the shade and drama, this story hits on something bigger. The complicated nature of loyalty and truth in the spotlight. When you're famous, every move is analyzed, and every relationship is public property. It's messy, it's raw, and sometimes it's heartbreaking. Fans keep asking, who's really the bad guy here? Did Durk betray the people close to him? Or is Asian Doll playing the victim for attention? Some say Melly's silence means she's protecting someone. Others think she's just scared of the fallout. Meanwhile, rumors claim there are people in the industry who want this drama to explode, because drama sells, and the bigger the mess, the bigger the payday. As this saga unfolds, one thing is clear. No one is fully innocent, and nobody has the full story. The lines between friend and foe, truth and lie, are blurred beyond recognition. And the fans? They're the audience in this real-life drama, watching every move, screenshot, and leaked audio like it's the next big Netflix drop. So, what happens next? Will Melly finally break her silence? Will Durk respond? Is Asian Doll ready to drop all the receipts and change the game forever? The suspense is killing everyone. And one thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Stick around, because if you thought this was wild so far, just wait till the next chapter. It's going to be a roller coaster. Things were already wild, but then the whole vibe shifted when a new player entered the scene. Someone nobody expected, but everyone needed to hear from. Melly, who had been suspiciously quiet through all the chaos, finally broke her silence. And trust me, it was everything. The internet exploded the second her Instagram story popped up, and you could tell she wasn't holding back. Her story was simple, but packed with emotion. A blurry selfie, eyes red like she'd been crying, with the caption, "Truth hurts, but silence kills." That one line sent the fanbase into full-on meltdown. People flooded the comments with, "Say more," "Melly, we've been waiting," and "It's time to clear the air." For days, every social media corner was buzzing with speculation. Was this a peace offering, a call-out, or a sign of something bigger? Then came the real tea. Melly posted a video, not a long one, but the tone was serious, almost like she was reading from a script she'd been rehearsing for weeks. She said, "Loyalty isn't just a word, it's a code, and sometimes that code gets broken in ways that aren't easy to fix. I've been stuck between truth and silence, and it's been killing me inside." She didn't name names, but the message was crystal clear. Fans interpreted this as a direct shot at Lil Durk, Asian Doll, or maybe even both. That video racked up millions of views within hours, sparking a tidal wave of reaction videos, memes, and reaction tweets. Some fans praised Melly for finally being real and vulnerable. Others called her out for waiting too long or playing the victim. The comment sections turned into a battleground of opinions, with hashtags like #HowMellySpeaks and #TruthOrCap trending worldwide. This wasn't just a side story anymore, it was becoming the emotional heart of the whole saga. People weren't just watching a rap drama, they were witnessing real pain, real loyalty struggles, and the human side of celebrity conflicts. That rawness made the whole story hit different. But just as fans were digesting Melly's reveal, things took another sharp turn. A new set of leaked DMs appeared online, this time between Asian Doll and a mysterious figure supposedly connected to Durk's inner circle. The messages painted a picture of secret negotiations, backroom deals, and attempts to keep the drama quiet for money and reputation. Asian Doll was seen pushing for the truth to come out, while the other party warned her about the consequences. One DM read, "You want to play honest? That's going to cost more than you think." Asian Doll's reply, I'm already paying the price. People deserve to know. The tension in those texts was palpable, and fans couldn't stop sharing screenshots, debating who was bluffing and who was serious. Meanwhile, Durk finally spoke up, but not in the way people expected. Instead of a public statement, he posted a cryptic tweet. Sometimes the hardest battles are the ones you fight within. Loyalty ain't easy when the game's full of snakes. Fans read into that like it was a confession, an apology, or maybe even a warning. The tweet blew up, with everyone trying to decode which side he was really on. Things got even messier when a surprise IG Live popped up from Kodak Black. Remember the subtle hints and cryptic tweets? Well, Kodak wasn't playing anymore. During the live, he addressed the situation head-on, saying, "This ain't just about clout or drama. It's about real people and real feelings. Loyalty is rare out here, and trust, even rarer." He didn't call out anyone specifically, but the shade was clear enough to set off new fan wars. And if that wasn't enough, another unexpected twist arrived when a video clip leaked of a heated argument between Durk and one of his close friends, allegedly caught during a studio session. The audio was tense. Durk was heard saying, "I did what I had to do. Not everyone's going to understand, but that's the reality." The friend pushed back, saying, "You think this keeps you safe? It's only going to blow up harder." The argument ended abruptly, leaving fans thirsty for answers. Social media frenzy exploded again. Theories flew around like wildfire. Was Durk taking responsibility? Was he warning his circle? Or was this damage control? Fans dissected every word, making reaction videos that blew up overnight. TikTok was flooded with, "Did Durk really mean this?" and "The truth behind Durk's silence" breakdowns. Meanwhile, Asian Doll wasn't backing down either. She posted a new photo series on her story, showing pictures of her handwritten notes, receipts, and cryptic captions like, "Some truths come at a cost," and "No more silence." The visuals were powerful and mysterious, driving fans even crazier. Everyone wanted those receipts, but no one knew exactly what they were. To add to the madness, a viral TikTok emerged featuring a deepfake of Durk and Asian Doll arguing. Obviously fake, but it was so well done that it added fuel to the fire, making people question what was real and what was manufactured. The deepfake went viral, and even news outlets picked it up, highlighting how social media can twist reality in the middle of a scandal. At this point, the whole rap community was on edge. Every new post or live stream could be the next plot twist. Collaborators, friends, and even casual fans were drawn into the drama. There were wild rumors about cancelled features, secret meetings, and even some industry insiders choosing sides. One of the most talked about moments was when an influential music producer, known for working with both Durk and Asian Doll, dropped a cryptic tweet. "Sometimes the most loyal are the quietest. Watch and learn." Fans blew this up as a hint that someone behind the scenes knew more than they were saying, and it sparked a whole new wave of speculation. The stakes got higher when rumors surfaced about a possible new track from Asian Doll, allegedly responding directly to Durk's recent moves. Supposed snippets leaked online, featuring raw emotional lyrics about betrayal, silence, and fighting for respect. Fans analyzed every bar, trying to link it to the ongoing drama. Was this a diss track? A truth bomb? Or just another artist airing feelings in music? No one knew for sure, but everyone was hyped. The whole saga was like a roller coaster you couldn't get off. Every time fans thought they had the full picture, a new layer peeled back, revealing more secrets, more questions, and more drama. The lines between truth and rumor blurred, and everyone was obsessed with figuring out who was real, who was fake, and who was just playing the game. Meanwhile, the emotional toll on everyone involved was undeniable. Fans started sending messages of support to Melly, Asian Doll, and even Durk, recognizing that behind the chaos were people dealing with trust issues, heartbreak, and public scrutiny. Some influencers even called for peace, reminding everyone that loyalty and truth are complicated, especially when millions are watching. As the story kept unfolding, one thing was clear. This wasn't just another rap beef or social media meltdown. This was a raw, unfiltered look at loyalty, truth, and betrayal in the digital age, where every moment is captured, every word analyzed, and every move public. It was messy, emotional, and impossible to ignore. So, what's next? Will Asian Doll drop those rumored receipts and end this once and for all? Will Durk respond more openly? Will Melly find peace in the middle of this chaos? Or is the whole thing about to blow up into something even bigger? One thing's for sure, no matter how this ends, The impact will be felt for a long time, and for the millions watching, this story is far from over. Stay tuned, because the next chapter, it's coming, and trust me, it's going to be even crazier. Just when everyone thought the drama had hit its peak, a new twist dropped that sent the whole internet into a frenzy. Out of nowhere, a supposed confidential voice note leaked online, allegedly from someone deep inside Lil Durk's camp. The audio was shaky, but the message was loud and clear. There were hidden deals, broken promises, and a side of the story no one was ready for. The voice said, "Look, this ain't just about the surface stuff you'll see. There's layers behind layers, and some people got agendas that don't care who gets hurt." The clip hinted that some people around Durk might have been manipulating the narrative, trying to control who got the spotlight and who got left in the dark. Fans immediately speculated this was a bombshell meant to shift the blame and stir the pot even more. This voice note lit the comment sections on fire. Fans debated who was behind it, and theories exploded. Some thought it was a whistleblower from Durk's crew trying to clear the air. Others believed it was a strategic leak from Asian Doll's side to gain the upper hand. The drama was officially reaching new heights. Twitter threads stretched for miles, and TikTok creators were remixing the audio into viral clips with captions like, "The truth they don't want you to hear." Then, the social media landscape changed completely when Asian Doll dropped another unexpected live session. This time, she wasn't just venting or throwing shade, she was calling out specific people, though still anonymously. She said, "I've been quiet, but I'm done playing the victim. If you're real, step up. If you're fake, keep hiding behind lies." The energy was raw, emotional, and charged with frustration. Fans immediately began piecing together who the fake people might be, with guesses flying about whether she meant Durk's team, Melly, or others who had stayed silent. The leave was short but intense, and viewers said it felt like a breaking point. One fan commented, "She's tired of the lies, and honestly, same." Meanwhile, Melly's camp was reportedly gearing up for a public statement. Word on the street was that she was working with a top-tier PR team to release a carefully crafted interview that would finally address all the rumors swirling around her silence and loyalty struggles. The anticipation for this was off the charts, with fans desperately refreshing social media, waiting for any hint of a release date. The energy in the rap community was palpable. Collaborators were suddenly getting asked non-stop about their take on the situation, and even low-key artists found themselves caught in the crossfire. Everyone wanted to know, where do you stand? Are you Team Durk, Team Asian Doll, or Team Melly? Some artists stayed silent, while others dropped subtle hints or ambiguous posts that only fueled the mystery. At the same time, a new wave of leaked photos hit the net, showing late-night studio sessions and private meetings between some of the key players. Images that fans instantly turned into conspiracies about secret alliances and backdoor negotiations. One pic showed Durk and Asian Doll in a tense-looking conversation, sparking rumors about a possible reconciliation or a heated confrontation. Adding fuel to the fire, a controversial TikTok surfaced that mashed up clips of Durk's recent performances with audio snippets from Asian Doll's latest posts, suggesting their feud might actually be a carefully choreographed publicity stunt. The video went viral, with millions debating if this was genuine drama or just the industry playing the game to boost streams and followers. Behind the scenes, sources claimed that some people were profiting off the drama, using it to push upcoming music and merch drops. Fans weren't just watching a story, they were witnessing a full-blown marketing machine in motion. This blurred the lines even more between genuine emotions and business moves. Then came a major shocker. Melly posted a cryptic tweet that had everyone talking. It read, "Sometimes the hardest battles aren't with others, they're with yourself. And only you can decide when to fight or fold." The tweet was vague but deeply personal, and it seemed to hint that she was dealing with more than just public drama. Maybe mental health struggles or personal doubts. This led to an outpouring of support from fans and influencers alike, with many urging her to take care of herself and reminding her that loyalty and truth don't always mean silence or sacrifice. Hashtags like #StayStrongMelly and Real Ones Only started trending, turning the narrative into one about resilience as much as drama. The emotional intensity peaked when an exclusive snippet from an upcoming interview with Asian Doll leaked. In it, she said, "I never wanted to be the villain. But sometimes the truth looks like that when you're caught in the middle of lies. I'm ready to show receipts, but it's bigger than just me." That clip added layers of mystery. What were these receipts, and how deep did the betrayal go? In the midst of all this, Durk re-emerged with a new song release that fans immediately dissected for clues. The track was filled with lines about trust, betrayal, and fighting through darkness. Some listeners said it was a direct response to the ongoing drama, while others thought it was just another chapter in his artistic journey. Either way, the timing was perfect, and it added another dimension to the story. Social media reactions to the song were wild. Some praised Durk's honesty and emotional depth, while others criticized him for not addressing the situation more directly. The comment sections were a mix of fans defending their favorite and others calling for peace, making the debate even more heated. Meanwhile, Asian Doll teased an upcoming project she promised would shake the culture. Fans immediately linked this to the drama, wondering if it would include diss tracks, exposés, or a raw tell-all. The hype built up to a fever pitch, with countdowns and fan theories flooding Twitter and TikTok. As the saga continued, influencers and content creators took notice, turning the whole thing into endless content. Reaction videos, deep dives, memes, and hot takes kept the story alive 24/7. Some creators even hosted live watch parties for the latest developments, turning a rap scandal into a communal event for millions. What's clear is that this drama isn't just about one fight or two people. It's a reflection of how fame, loyalty, and truth collide in the age of social media. It's messy, emotional, and full of twists, but it's also real life playing out in front of the world. The question on everyone's lips: what happens when the receipts drop? Who comes out on top? And is this the end or just the beginning? Whatever the answer, one thing is for sure: